Next on the news, are New Yorkers singing the MTA's praises for once? How a new line could make travel in the Diocese of Brooklyn a lot better.
Getting between Brooklyn and Queens could be easier with a new light rail project and maybe even lead to some evangelization. I'm Katie Vasquez and I'll have the details coming up.
The Bishop of Brooklyn praying for people in the Caribbean as Hurricane Melissa makes landfall. Plus,
unto us a child is born, King of kings and Lord of lords.
Is it almost time? Two well-known Catholic musicians getting into the holiday spirit with their new Cathedrals tour. How the Christmas concert in Brooklyn will contribute to a good cause. I'm Christine Persichetti. Currents News starts right now. Some priests believe a new train line could be a divine line for faithful in the Diocese of Brooklyn. The new 14-mile tracks would link together Brooklyn and Queens, making it easier for parishioners to visit other churches and even take part in diocesan pilgrimages. Currents News' Katie Vasquez has more from along the proposed route.
Public transportation has always been a part of St. Patrick's pastor, Father Brian Dowd's daily routine, dating back to childhood.
It was a long ride to come from Queens to come to Brooklyn. I always found it to be an adventure.
And over in Jackson Heights, Father Christopher Henue says taking a bus or train is common for both him and his parishioners.
Sometimes it's the quickest way to get to where you need to go.
But that distance could be cut down with the Interborough Express, or IBX. The all-electric light rail system spans 14 miles with stations between Roosevelt Avenue and the Brooklyn Army Terminal. It is expected to provide end-to-end travel in just 32 minutes.
Basically, a shortcut in our diocese between one part to another.
Earlier this month, the environmental review process for the project started. A big step in making it a reality. Workers don't have to lay new tracks because it will utilize an existing freight corridor. On top of making the commute easier, these pastors believe it could be a tool for evangelization.
Well, I think that a lot of people wanted to do more of the churches on the pilgrimage route for the Lenten journey, but I think that they found it more difficult, especially from this part of Brooklyn.
Visiting other churches like we do during the Lenten pilgrimage, I think that allows people to open up their eyes more to the universality and the beauty of the universal church.
They also feel having a priest presence on public transportation could be a way to connect with those who have strayed from their faith.
I think it's a nice idea to be able to be more united.
Being with the people, it's like we feel we're shoulder and shoulder going on a destination, just like we do in our faith.
It's still a long way before the line is complete, with estimates that it could be operational in the early 2030s. Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
If you want to make your voice heard about the new train line, there is a public forum happening Wednesday at the auditorium at Brooklyn College. That's at 2900 Avenue H. The forum will happen from 5:30 to 8. High winds and heavy rain in Jamaica as Hurricane Melissa made landfall on Tuesday. It is the strongest storm on the planet so far this year. The streets of Jamaica's capital city, Kingston, empty as the rare Category 5 hurricane raged in the Caribbean with winds of up to 175 miles per hour. The massive amount of rain over Jamaica is expected to cause landslides and catastrophic flash flooding. That, combined with the powerful storm surge and high winds, threatens widespread damage to the island nation's infrastructure. Brooklyn's Bishop Robert Brennan is thinking of the people of Jamaica, writing on X, formerly Twitter, prayers for those who stand in the path of Hurricane Melissa, especially in Jamaica, and those already affected in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Many of our Brooklyn Diocese parishioners have family on these islands in the Caribbean. Let us ask God to protect them and all the people of these nations. Catholic Relief Services is committing $250,000 in life-saving relief to those facing devastation from Hurricane Melissa. If you want to help them, just go to the website crs.org. The donation page for the hurricane is right on their homepage. New York City is getting its Christmas decorations ready. Take a look at the 2025 Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, which was announced on Monday. This 75-foot-tall, 11-ton Norway spruce comes from the upstate New York town of East Greenbush. The 75-year-old tree will arrive at 30 Rock on November 8th, where it will be wrapped in more than 50,000 lights and crowned with a 900-pound Swarovski star. This year's tree lighting will happen on Wednesday, December 3rd. But if you don't want to go to Manhattan to get into the Christmas spirit, the Diocese of Brooklyn has got you covered. You can see a special Christmas concert featuring Grammy-nominated Christian musician Matt Maher and singer-songwriter Sarah Kroger at the Co-Cathedral of St. Joseph on December 9th. We spoke to them ahead of the concert to hear what it's like joining together in the spirit of the season.
Oh, it's great. It's like working with a sister. Sarah and I have known each other for a long time. And so I think anytime there's a sense of history and friendship, and, you know, I think our faith is such a powerful connector of people. It's kind of one of the, I think, the aspects of our faith. You know, the word Catholic means universal. So it's been a real joy to be able to do this together.
Oh, I love it. And, you know, here in the Diocese of Brooklyn, DeSales Media is partnering with Futures in Education. So all of the proceeds from your concert give children in need the gift of a Catholic education. So, Sarah, tell me, how does it feel to know your performance will have a lasting impact for people in this diocese long after the concert ends?
I mean, it's incredibly overwhelming and such a privilege to be a part of such a beautiful thing, you know, to have a lasting impact. I think this is something I've been thinking about a lot as a worship leader, is how can our worship kind of leave the spaces that we find ourselves in, like communally, like how does our worship take action, you know? And this is a perfect way to do that, to actually have our worship not just be songs and which is beautiful, but actually like let it take root in the community and make a difference. I think that's a beautiful thing. So I'm so excited to be a part of that.
Absolutely. It's so much more than a concert. So, Matt, what songs can people expect? Is there original songs? Are there Christmas classics? What can we see?
A little bit of everything. It's like it's a Christmas grab bag or a stocking stuffer, if you will. I mean, I think that there's definitely, we're trying to be mindful of the season of Advent and kind of have a night of worship of songs that sort of, I think, focus a little bit more on the anticipation of Christmas, but there's probably a couple of sneak peeks as well of obviously that season, because especially, you know, up in Brooklyn, it's such a magical time of year as the holidays are approaching. So we're really looking forward to being able to sing and pray with everybody.
Oh, yes, of course it is. And one more plug, Sarah. Why should our viewers get tickets to this concert?
Oh, man, because it's a really special, beautiful night. To be in a space like the cathedral is historic. It connects you to a history of believers in a way that I think other venues maybe don't. The history of that space, the beauty of that space, the opportunity to come together in a season of anticipation and to prepare our hearts in this way for celebrating the coming of Christ is, to me, it's like there's nothing like it. So you do not want to miss it. It wouldn't be the same without you there.
That was Matt Maher and Sarah Kroger. Once again, their Cathedrals tour will be coming to the Co-Cathedral of St. Joseph. That's at 856 Pacific Street in Brooklyn at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, December 9th. It's easy to get tickets. Just take out your phone right now and scan the QR code you see on your screen. That'll bring you right to the ticket page, or you can go to concert.dobq.org. And before we go, a quick programming note. Currents News will be airing at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, October 29th. Live at 7 will be the Mass of Hope and Healing, a liturgy meant to help victim survivors heal from clergy sexual abuse. If you'd like to attend, that Mass will be at St. Finbar Church. That's at 138 Bay 20th Street in Bath Beach, Brooklyn. Again, at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, October 29th. That is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time. A youth rosary movement that started with a dream, a vision of the Mother of God, prompting a parishioner at St. Michael's Church in Sunset Park to take action.
She count the plate and she say me, at this point, it say glory Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and pray for my kids.
How Norma Andrade makes up the pulse of the parish, Wednesday on Currents News.